All right, we are back. So
Slight interlude.
Intermission.
Yes,
Interlude,
right.
I think, is the beginning of a
Isn't that prelude?
So fur.
That's the next topic.
But I would never buy fur. Although I say that, but wasn't the hoods of winter jackets fur?
Weren't they using like fox?
Fox.
I don't know. Do they have to kill an animal for the fur? Like sheep? Wool?
Well,
They don't kill
they
them.
don't kill them.
They just shave them.
But I think
I also think it's part of life. I'm sorry. I think it's part of life.
if it's like nose to tail,
yeah.
but
if it's farm to table,
if you're
I'll
using
get a
it
carrot
for
fur.
everything,
Yeah.
then fine.
I know.
But I have to say I am very little researched on the topic, and
Yeah.
I now will be very purposeful.
And probably with fur, like there's other ways to get warmth now.
there's not probably
There's
most certainly
there's
other
good
ways of getting like
polyester.
heaters.
Yeah.
And again,
so
stick with wool.
so we both will continue to buy leather, and fur maybe we'll
Probably,
think
but
twice.
I'm gonna be more specific about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna research it, is what I mean.
Fair. Okay.
I hate that I don't know about topics.
Sorry that I put you in this boat.
All right, topic
Moving
two.
on. Topic 2.
My turn. Give her a good little mixy food. We've given ourselves a 5-minute max. I think this is my topic. I'm
So
so
we get
nervous.
lost.
This is definitely my topic.
Okay.
Okay, this one's a chitter chatter.
Okay.
Unique ice cream flavors you want to try.
Wow.
Selfishly, because I like to make ice cream. We're going into the
Fair.
summer.
Yeah.
I trust Tash's opinion, and so most certainly your culinary opinion.
Unique
Ice cream flavors you want to try. Maybe go cook them up.
Hmm.
I have one off the bat.
So I know someone that makes ice cream, and they wanted to do professionally, and they wanted to do actual food flavors, so that in a restaurant you might have an ice cream appetizer. His idea was like arancini, so it's a rice ball made from ice cream, which I think is not good. But he's made in the past like balsamic flavored gelato. So then you can put it with,
As a
it's not
side,
my thing.
I think in Portugal one
thing.
time I had a mint, like served on a dinner plate. I had like a mint sorbet, and it was incredible.
What do you mean with the food?
I think I must have had like some sort of pork or something, and it was actually really good. But for me, and so you're not going to like this, but this is coming off of my wall of bakers, whatever, like savory into sweets. What about like chicken chicken fat?
What?
Chicken fat.
First of all, chicken fat, I would never eat it.
Like chicken
First
broth.
of all,
Let's pretend it's like chicken
because
broth.
we're talking about ice cream. I'm picturing the top layer of a cold soup. Like that's basically chicken broth, frozen. It's greasy, oily, congealed oil is what that's. And what do you put on it? Like flakes of chicken skin crumb for texture.
I don't need texture.
See, I don't need like. Oh yeah, neither do I. I don't really.
So I would be just straight chicken broth. Okay, that was the only unique flavor I thought
that you wouldn't mind trying.
That I was thinking
like,
of trying.
A unique flavor. I would like trying corn flavored ice cream.
I bet you that's out there.
Corn is
probably
because it's like sweet
corn. Okay, I could try corn, but it doesn't have to be savory. It could just be like something sweet that's like.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that unique with ice cream flavors. I like nutty flavors, but like a unique one that I would actually try.
Maybe. I mean,
I just think sweet when I think ice cream.
No, you're
that's
like
I'm
fish
like
sauce.
Full
No, I know. I've been
like
my hand was
shrimp ice
slapped.
cream.
I'll never do the fish sauce, but like soy sauce.
Soy sauce ice cream.
It's like basically like
my
salt
God.
ice cream. Salt flavored.
You eat it with puffed rice.
What about salt and pepper?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
But would it taste good?
No.
But it would on my chicken broth. Flavored ice cream.
Oh my God, wine flavored.
Yeah, well, I've had like
flavor.
sangria popsicles, so it's the same idea. So I would do that. Because the most unique flavor I've probably done is my pine.
Yeah, which is good.
And
your banana bread is very
banana
good.
bread is definitely out there. And
how about salad flavored?
Like radish?
Arugula.
Arugula would be good.
No, I don't know.
Basil would be.
Yeah.
Basil's been done.
Olive oil.
Basil's been done. I think I did do a basil ice cream last year. Anyway, doesn't matter.
I don't
Rosemary. My rosemary. That's delicious.
Not for me. Not for me.
Are we at 5? Get it. So
All
to be
right.
continued. There is no flavored of ice cream you're interested in.
No! To be honest, nuts, tiramisu, already existing. I feel like ice cream is something you don't need to create, like...
New flavors for. Whereas I completely think ice cream is the blank canvas to which you can have any flavor.
Fair. You're
All
wrong.
right.
You're wrong, but that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Mine or yours? I think it's mine. Tightly wrapped.
It's yours.
Oh, God.
Is this a debate? Your weird quirks.
Your
This is a good
weird
one.
quirks.
My weird quirks?
Yeah, like I have
Okay.
some weird.
I have some weird
many
quirks.
weird quirks. The question was asked like, so we're like at the office the other day as like a little icebreaker. We went around the table and we said like, what's our super weird quirks? And everybody had crazy banana ones.
Aw.
So I have a few. So what do you have some off the top of your head?
Like I have OCD type things.
Yeah.
That are very odd, maybe?
Yeah,
I guess.
we'll throw them out there. We'll see if
They're
odd.
not that odd. I think like, okay, if I touch the skin on this nail here, I need to touch the skin on this nail here. Anything I do to my right
Like
hand,
your
I need to do to my
cuticles?
left hand. Oh, everywhere on my hands.
That's funny. I have a hand one too.
I have like
mine's more about
if I
hands.
touch here, then I touch here. Everything
Okay.
on my left hand and right hand I have to do to each side
Okay.
to
Yeah,
balance them
I do
out.
have that too.
And quite often, if I do something here, I'm like, I might as well just touch this side too. Just because.
I have the time.
Just because. While I'm here.
I have some time. I'll just touch this side and I'll go for this side.
Ooh.
For me, the
Yeah.
one I said at my office, which isn't even the weirdest one, is that if I'm reading a list, and I actually think it's more associated with maybe an intellectual obstacle.
Okay.
But I have to, if there's a list, I have to scroll to the bottom and read it from the bottom up. So it's like top 25 ice cream flavors.
You
I
always
have to
start
go. I have to
25
go to the, because I have to know the length of the list. Like, what am I getting myself into? How long is this article? And then I go
Okay.
from 25 up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
But I think it's because I can't like wrap my head around if I go top to bottom. I don't know what I'm getting into.
Okay.
Whereas if I go
gotcha.
bottom up, I'm like, okay,
Huh.
it's going to take me 10 minutes to read this.
Yeah, I
article.
think like our brain works in really strange ways. Like I think I don't know that I care for that. That I've ever thought that way.
But mine, I think, is associated
Yeah.
with specifically, like, because I'm not good with recipes. I'm
Okay,
not
like
good
you need
with,
to
like,
see
I
how
think I
much
just
if
like,
you
need
get
to
like
commit to
not
my
be
reading.
overwhelmed with it. Huh. I don't know. I think I have some weird things, but they're just like the way that I picture the days of the week and the month are all colors in my head. Like, and they're all squares.
So, like, Monday is pink?
Well, no, it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's like all squares that round up, and then there's these two offset squares of Saturday and Sunday. Monday's white. Sunday's yellow. Saturday and Thursday intertwined because they're both purple. I always mess them up.
So in your mind,
Yeah.
to be clear here, guys, Tash has no weird quirks except for the fact that Mondays are white,
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays are blurred purple.
No.
And then Fridays
Saturday and Thursday are interchangeable sometimes. I mess up which one's Thursday and Saturday because they're both purple in color.
Why
Sunday's
can't
yellow.
can you catalog a different color so that you don't screw up in your mind?
No,
Color
they've
your
been that
mind?
way my whole life.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so if
Where's
I
the
think
origin
about-
of it?
I don't know, but I know that like dates and like if someone says, "Oh, on Tuesday I'm doing this," I'll remember the day that you're doing something just because.
By color.
Yeah, by color.
That's actually like a memory thing. So it's like, hi,
yeah.
I'm Sheila, and you say, hi, I'm
Natasha.
Natasha, and then
I
I'm
might
like,
remember that
Natasha,
your name
Basha,
too.
Washa, and then I'm like,
And I'm
think
like,
of
"Oh,
one-
her name's purple."
I was thinking, no, it's like an actual
Rhymes.
technique where you meet someone, hi,
Oh,
Natasha,
okay.
and then you say like, okay, Natasha, Basha, Washa, and then Bash. So you picture someone like fighting, and so then when I see you next time, I'm like, oh, what's her name? And then I picture the fighter, and then I think of Basha,
And then you're like,
Washa,
Cash.
and I'm like,
Oh yeah, she had
Tasha.
Cash.
She had Cash.
And she had that rash.
You're Tash with the rash.
Yeah.
Lots of cash.
Okay, fair. So I understand.
Throwing a bash.
Yeah.
That's a technique, but I don't know what it is. So you do that with calendar, like colors,
Yeah,
but
dates
you have
and stuff like that. Yeah.
You have a problem with Thursdays and Sundays.
Yeah. Also, everything in my like cupboards and stuff are all facing forward labels.
Oh, labels facing
Yeah,
forward.
yeah.
God, I couldn't
Yeah,
be more
I'm
opposite.
a little. particular with stuff
With
like
that,
that.
like that.
And,
Yeah,
and,
like if
and
you go
not
to
that
my-
I'm like cleaning all the time, but like things have to be where they belong.
Yeah.
Like if something's on a table and the table is here, like that corner area needs to line up the same distance here as here.
Oh God. I'm the exact opposite in that. I might have to read lists from bottom
So
up,
when me and
but I
she
don't
became
care.
friends, like right away, I came to her house and we spent a day organizing her bedroom.
Yes, my clothing, which I could still use your help with.
Anytime.
Please, then just come right over. Yeah, my piles of clothes just live on the chair and in the closet and on the floor, sadly, and in laundry baskets and then in the laundry machine.
That's okay.
So
Whatever
although
works
the
for
weird
you.
quirks exist, but you know what's funny? You started with the hand thing.
Yeah,
I
the
have a hand thing
very.
where I have to like pump these 3 fingers, and then I have to pump these, and then I have to pump these, and then I have to do the reverse. I have to do the reverse.
Sorry.
But I had a friend. I have a weird one, but it's not mine. I had a friend who, walking down the street, would like color shapes. So he'd just be like walking, like if I was walking down the street, I'd like color the sidewalk. So like his little hands would be like coloring the dog, coloring the tree, coloring the.
What do you mean coloring? Like this is him filling it in?
He's filling it in. So like I'm filling in the phone here. He'd fill it as he'd be walking down the street, just.
Cool, man.
I'm pretty sure my brother would count his teeth with his tongue
Oh.
one way and then the other way.
Weird.
The things we rely on. All right,
Yeah.
you're up.
All right,
Oh wait, no,
next.
it's mine.
Your turn.
Your weird quirks, my turn. Okay. All right. Here we go. I think this is a you. We're gonna be loaded with you, Aldan.
Yeah.
Oh my God, your writing is so small.
Sorry.
What is this word?
Oh, cosmetic.
Oh, how much cosmetic surgery is too much? I almost have this question as well.
Okay. This one, I think this was it's a basic question, basic. That was the one that I said this is a basic question.
So, so we're gonna skip over mine because I think it's the same. Mine in here is just Botox, question mark.
Oh.
How much plastic surgery is too much? Where do you stand on it? I do definitely have opinion because it was my question too, so I have a
I'm
lineup.
really
Are you looking at my forehead?
Yeah, I did. I just looked at your forehead. Before I don't offend her. Let me see how much she thinks is too much. That's too much.
I agree with you. It's too much.
Did you put some?
No, I didn't. I haven't done anything, but I'll tell you I won't offend.
This is maybe political of a question though.
It doesn't
not
matter.
political.
It's not
just
political,
more like,
but it's. I'm fixing the camera. Hi.
Mr. Ralph De Luca is upstairs. He's upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to say hi to you.
I'm not here today.
Fantastic.
We're doing a podcast video vlog.
And sit one in.
He's like,
I will need to want to hook up with him. According to
Ralph?
Ralph De Luca. No.
Oh, at the same table?
Yes.
Ralph.
He's a guy that, according to all guys, say that's perfect for you.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
I'm so sorry.
Tell him I say hello.
Um,
I'm in a meeting. I'm off work today.
I was gonna say they can hear you laughing, so they know that you're downstairs. You're so far behind me. We need to level. I don't know why I'm so far forward. Okay, there we go. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so
No,
to
I think
rephrase,
that the
to go
world
through the
thinks-
question. The question is how much cosmetic surgery is
too much.
And
So
I
first of
had
all-
the same question in here. Botox.
Okay,
Question
so
mark.
we're just gonna add them together.
They're the same. It's the same.
I think early, starting this whole world of like you're 25 and getting
Mm-hmm.
work done is a disaster.
25 and getting work done.
I think
So
it's
it's not
terrible.
only, like-
it's not only it's too much of a thing. Like, yes, I know the question is more like how much is too much, like filler or whatever, all this stuff. But
But that's one part of
it
it.
starts too
But the
early.
other part
is a
is
big part.
it starts
yeah.
too early. I do know some early 20s who are doing it. In
Yeah.
the industry I work in, every
Yeah, that's true.
second person, if not every person,
something done.
has something done. But it looks beautiful.
What's it?
Minor adjustments. Okay, so here's my thought on it.
Okay.
Which is going directly into my psyche. Okay, so on one side we have plastic surgery, straight plastic surgery,
Okay.
hardcore plastic surgery,
Facelift?
which I would say like modifications. I don't even know facelift if I would put it all the way in the end here. Like I would put like something like
Tummy tuck?
like tummy tuck, rhinoplasty,
Okay.
whatever. Okay?
Okay.
And then on this side, it's not cosmetic surgery, but it's It's
lip injections.
Look alteration.
Oh.
Waxing. So the scale is waxing to rhinoplasty.
Nail polish?
Nail polish.
Tweezing eyebrows.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I see.
So obviously I do those things. Although I didn't wax my arms because I was made fun of as a child. And so as like a stance, I was like, I am not waxing my
now she's making
arms.
vlogs and you don't have any.
I know, I'm a vlogger.
Vlogging, talking,
I'm a vlogging. Look at me. I didn't wax my arms and now I'm doing so many vloggies. But I didn't do it as a stance because I was like, obviously, screw you. You're making fun of me. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it just for you. I wanted to do it for myself, and I never ended up doing it. But obviously, I wax everything, cooter, everything you want to do. Okay. But I also wanted, when I was younger, to get a nose job, and I never did it for the same reasons for waxing. So where in the lineup do I stand in terms of appearance alteration? I don't know. Because right now, obviously, I'm the age, I'm tinkering with, do I Botox, do I not Botox? And I think I don't disagree with other people Botoxing, but do I personally want to alter my appearance? I don't know.
Well, I think there's a difference between something that's temporary and something that you can't change. So to alter appearance and be like, okay, putting on lipstick, in 2 minutes you can take the lipstick off.
Right.
If you put eyelash extensions on,
right.
Whatever. I think at the end of the day, it's kind of like a makeup, because we're putting mascara on anyways. You put eyelash extensions to kind of, it's like one level higher than just mascara, but still it's a temporary thing. But then when it comes into actual like cosmetic surgery,
we have to keep
when it comes to actual cosmetic surgery, it's like you're changing your actual look entirely. Like there's no turning back. It's no turning.
Well, I mean, you could like alter it.
It changes your acceptance of yourself in a weird way.
But it makes people happier. It make people increase their acceptance of themselves and thus thrive and be happier.
But then what's happiness? It's just like, I thought this was supposed to make us laugh. Oh God. But then everyone looks the same, and like your nose has to be this nose and your chin has to be this chin. Like that's where I get scared with it. But also people start to look like animals, and like they get like fluffy here, and like
maybe you see more in your industry. No, I should be seeing.
I don't know more in this industry. I don't know. Well, you can tell when it's too much. They all look this. Madonna right now is too much cosmetic surgery.
I haven't seen a picture of Madonna in 1,000 years.
Donatella Versace.
Okay, well, I mean that's just she was the road paver for cosmetic surgery. So in a way, she was just saying, "I'm going to do it my way."
True.
Which I don't hate. Okay, I know we have to change the topic, but I to say that I'm not ever going to do Botox is not true. I may do it. I may cross that line. But my personal fundamental problem with it is I try to accept lines and wrinkles by saying those are my memories, those are my experiences. And part of me thinks this Botox, which is temporary, by the way. So if I go by your rule, it would be like doing my nails.
And I think there's like times change. There's things that grow to enhance how you feel. I understand. Yeah. So if someone is overweight and it's unhealthy and they get their stomach stapled and they're figuring out a way to do that, I get it. If someone feels like they had even a child, and it messed up their body in a way that they couldn't get it back and lose skin, fine. And fillers, Botox, aging. I just think there's a level dyeing your hair. Whatever. But I think there's a level of like slight adjustments that are not change. There's less stress on teaching people to accept their appearance rather than the stress of you can just change it.
So it's like it's like before anyone signs up for a change, they need to go through just like acceptance therapy.
Would you hit on yourself? Would you?
I would. Sometimes.
Yeah, at a bar.
But it's hard. I want people to be happy. So whatever is making people genuine, like not like just like Band-Aid happy, but really truly happy. Go do it. But for my personal self, I'm okay with hair dyeing, but so far have not made the jump for Botox. You're up. Your turn.
Gotcha.
All right. We're all warmed up now.
Let's see what's up.
This is yours.
Okay. Are the front two limbs of a dog legs or arms? I mean, like, are they paws,
Is there
hands?
my first
are
question?
They paws, hands?
My first
are they
question
feet?
is there a right answer? Have you researched?
No,
You haven't researched.
we have not researched. The
Okay,
topic.
so first of all, whatever we say could.
It's up to us to decide.
This is the name. This is the like.
They're not going to tell us.
I think they're legs. Dogs. Dogs have 4 legs. Therefore, they're legs. We don't say dogs have. That's confusing because when you're teaching a child, you don't say dogs have 2 legs and 2 hands, 2 arms, but they're actually.
Was that only because they walk around all the time? Because like if they were,
but that's what they do. They don't. They're not like up like that.
I know, but they're okay. Like if an animal became human, so like a gorilla became a human being, we've now like made
evolution. So let's just say that happened.
Yeah, but like if a dog needs its toy, they are like this.
Yeah, that's true.
When they want to scratch their ear, they use their
For lack of options.
and they don't have opposable thumbs,
Yeah, but
so they don't have
to
hands. So dogs just don't have hands.
well, they don't have hands. They have feet.
That's
and paws.
not nice at all that they don't have hands.
No, but you shake your paw, and they're happy to do that. Dogs are happy with our hands. But you're right. Granger does like take her little bone, and she just like eats it like that.
Yeah.
So I personally, I'm on the foot. It's a leg. Dogs have 4 legs. Because a monkey or a gorilla
Has also
or
4 legs.
An orangutan
Has 4 legs.
No, I would say that those are arms. Because they're like that to walk, but they can also walk upright. And they also,
Have opposable thumbs.
yeah, they can play PlayStation.
Do they have 5 fingers, orangutans, or 4?
I think they, don't screw me up, I don't know. In my mind, I think I thought they had 5.
Okay.
I think what's clear about this discussion is that we don't totally know very much about them.
I actually think they have 5 legs. 4 legs.
1, 2, 5. Some of them have 5 legs.
No, they have 4 legs as well. I agree.
Yeah.
But I feel like I want them to have hands.
You know what?
Because I feel like when they want you to be
gloves?
affectionate, they go like this, or like they put on. I feel like it's their hands.
They're trying to.
Yeah.
Why don't we invent gloves?
So that they have hands.
So for you,
for me.
So in the winter,
those many hands on
they're
them?
they're just walking around, and but their little paw mittens, which I don't put on Granger, but their little paw mittens are hands. And so they can be like,
just like. So I don't say give me paw, I say like shake my hands, and that's my dog. When I have one, it's not going to go like this. It's going to go like this.
like have a secret handshake.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think dogs will ever become like upright? Because they're going to be around humans all the time. Yeah.
Here's what I think. I think the world is going to expire before dogs have the chance to be upright.
Okay.
So
that's
too
the
bad.
timer. So yeah.
Okay, is it me?
Yes.
To the vessel. To the vessel. I go. To the vase. To the vase.
Or vase. You can say
Is that the
both
next
ways.
topic? Oh boy.
Oh,
This is Tash's. What is it with labels? Oh man, I can't read your writing. It's so. I see. I see gay straight. But what's the ones up top
Smoker,
here?
non-smoker.
Oh, just straight labels. Where am I on labels? I think they're helpful, but unnecessary.
Okay.
But like, why do you have to say that person's a smoker? Maybe that person who's standing outside having that cigarette, maybe that's the only cigarette they've ever had in their life.
Yeah.
So walk
and maybe
by
that makes
her.
it harder for them to quit because you're either a smoker or non-smoker. So once you have one, again, you're now a smoker again. So now it's like you have to try to quit all over again. Why can't you just have that one?
I don't know. I don't smoke.
Why are you yelling at me?
As I light up.
This part is so extreme.
Do you not always part your hair?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, no, I just think like people are like, oh, do you drink red wine or white wine? Maybe you drink both. Are you a coffee drinker? Like, okay, fine, I get it. You get used to having coffee. I personally feel like I need to have coffee, but like, do you take milk in your coffee? what if I don't always take milk in my coffee?
That's kind of like, I like to
Like,
be...
I feel like we make such decisive things. Like, well, last time you had a coffee, you had 2 milk. Like, what if I feel like having 1 milk in my coffee? What if I want to have cream today? And like, I've been trying to change it up.
I personally change it up all the time, and I'll tell you why. Not because of labels, but because I believe that to stay like on it, to be like with it, you have to just like, I don't park in the same parking spot every day. I don't sit in the same spot every day. I don't sleep on the same side of the bed every day. I don't always just brush my teeth first and then do yada yada. I mix it up all the time because I want to be like, I want to just like, if someone attacks me, I feel like it's going to help me in an attack situation.
Like, shit, they came from the left. I always practice from the right. You're not supposed to do that first.
Don't get the knife, then the gun.
Yeah.
I always practice gun, knife, and then shoot first. Don't shoot first.
But yeah, I know.
That's why
I feel like we get so. I feel like the more labels we have, but I do appreciate like. I shouldn't say this, but like man, woman. Like I understand that label. It's hard to adjust into like these new terms.
Well, I mean, definitely hard to adjust, but I think it's also just a new label. And then there's limitless labels, and then there's also no need to label. But also when you're building yourself and you're building your brand and you're finding out who you are, maybe you're like, I personally like to say like, oh, I love whatever, having espresso, even though I have a million other drinks, because it like builds, makes me know who I am.
True. And creates like traits to...
Although I do hate labels, I think. Okay, so I started off with like, I think labels are good, but now actually maybe I am a person who doesn't really like labels.
Or maybe it's okay to have a label, but it doesn't need to be like, so like...
on your t-shirt?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Hi, my name is Sheila, I'm straight, and
you
I
don't
drink
need to...
espresso and white wine
exactly,
in the mornings,
and that's what I stick to, and then it's
night.
like, God forbid you change your mind. It's like you need to make it known that you've like changed that.
No, you certainly don't need to report into anything.
No, I feel like, right now, I feel like having a glass of... I never used to drink white wine. I drink white.
Now I drink white. Like summer hits, I'm like, white wine.
Yeah. I would say, like, I'm not a beer drinker. I'm going to go to the Raptor game, I'll probably have a beer. But I'm not a beer drinker. But, like, in terms of the world.
The world of beer drinkers.
Yeah.
Beer drinker.
Yeah, like, I remember
not,
smoking
like,
cigarettes. I loved smoking cigarettes, and then I was like, should probably just do that on the weekend. And then, like, whatever, there's times I'm drinking, so I smoke more or whatever. Then I was like, hey, this is unhealthy, so I'm going to stop smoking. But at the end of the day, if I had a cigarette today, I wouldn't say I'm a smoker. I would just feel like having a cigarette and choke on it and realize that this is really bad.
Man, when I see someone having a cigarette, though, I'm like, holy crap, people still smoke.
Yeah, I know.
That's my instant reaction. I'm like, wow, I'm shocked
now. I know.
Especially now. But
yeah, when
like,
they're like
only 10
anti-vaccine,
years ago,
but let me smell that, like, soak that in. We have to move on.
We'll move on from that. Go, your vessel. Vessel time!
Vazzy, vazzy!
Vazzy, vazzy! Vazzy, vazzy! It's very vessel-like.
This looks like it's mine.
Shape. That's yours. You wrote on the big pieces of paper.
So? Arranged marriages, question mark?
Oh my god, arranged marriages. Well, my instant thought, my grandmother had an arranged marriage.
And what happened?
She had an absolutely beautiful life.
Oh, that's so nice. But do you think times have changed? Because marriage was more like companionship, splitting costs, raising a house, not about butterflies, just respect.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I also think that, like, you don't have to get married.
True.
Whereas I think before it was like very you must get married.
True.
I think you should not get married unless you are absolutely certain you A, want to be married, and 2, it's to the right person.
Yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise,
but and also I think that, like, if your family or a culture or whatever is wanting to have an arranged marriage, they know you. They wouldn't just be like, that's a good person. They probably would think that you have a match.
Presumably.
But imagine you're having an arranged marriage and you're just like,
yo,
oh god, really?
But isn't that what, like, the shows are now? Like Love is Blind. I haven't watched it. Did you watch those shows?
I watched Love is Blind. I binged it.
You binged it?
Yeah, I did.
Was it good?
It was.
I didn't watch it, but
I don't know if it was
the
good.
Concept?
Let me rephrase. I binged it with the converter in my hand, and I pretty much went through until I needed to watch. Like, I probably watched like 10 minutes of every episode because there was so much bullshit, like them talking and whatever, and like I was like, this is
like,
useless.
I got it with 10.
I just need to know that. Yeah.
They should.
So I fast forwarded all of it in my binging.
Okay, that's a unique way of doing it.
And then I watched the reunion, which was very good.
New reunion shows are
It's
also very good.
bullshit. It's a waste of your time. But that's fine. It was entertaining.
But would you marry somebody you just met? In theory. Like, you feel good, you met them, you're like, yeah!
First of all, if I felt like I wanted to get married and need to get married, that would have to happen first, because me to say yes when I don't even care to get married, this all doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think I would
change who you are. And then you
have to be someone else. No, if I felt something about someone, I have a hard time trusting someone. So if you could at least say to me they aren't a serial killer, like that we know.
I can't say that to you.
Okay, then
no,
you don't know that person. No,
how
but
do
like,
you know? Well, what if you saw
like
them
enough?
and then they were a serial killer? So what? You divorce them.
Maybe I'm into it. Maybe I'm into that, Sheila.
Is that a quick
maybe I like that. Maybe that's what I look for in someone. That's why I'm not married, because all of them are in jail.
That's your type?
I mean, like, it's my type. Oh my god, I love that about you.
I love brunettes, blondes. No, I love brunettes.
And at least like a 4 kill count. And like, I mean like a literal kill count.
What? I mean like a literal. So what's your kill count? Oh, well, I was pretty loose in college. So what, like 40, 50? No, like literal kill count.
Oh, yeah. So into it. Want to get married? Me and my friend Sheila did this thing once, and like, whatever. I'm into it. No, I think if...
There's a type for everyone.
I know. Oh, that's vulgar. No, but I actually... Yeah, I think I would marry someone right away. If I was like,
I think I would
there's
too.
a connection,
Yeah.
and I think you're a good human being, we have enough in common, then yeah.
What's the difference between like... Well, there's a lot of differences. What I was going to say, like, you just like feel it and you get a tattoo. You just feel it, you get married. Because it's permanent.
Okay, first of all, a tattoo, when you have... Okay, if I feel it and I just, like, want this tattoo here, it's never going to yell at me. It's never going to, like, not clean the house. It's never going to hurt my
Why
feelings.
you can look at it every day and be like, man, I hate that fucking dragon.
Yeah, no, that for sure. But
Should've
I feel like
should've got
it's
a
a
wolf.
little different. Should have got a wolf.
Should have
Got one of those fish, those koi
starch
fish.
nut. I think koi fish, by the way,
Is the number one
is the number
tattoo
one
ever.
tat, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know, that's why
You know what's a unique fact about Tash and I? Neither of us have tats. Is that true?
That is true.
Yeah, neither of us have tats, which I think is probably the minority in the world.
Yeah.
That
Have you considered getting a tattoo?
several times throughout my life, but I think at my age I've settled on probably not.
I actually, yeah. I
At
agree
this
with you.
point,
there's things that I
whatever.
think that if I were to get a tattoo, I might get. I want like words, maybe, or like
Okay.
a flower with color. Those have been like what I've
So
thought about.
words or flower with color. What flower?
Yeah,
Which flower?
I don't know yet. Or like different style flowers.
A
with
collar
colors.
lily? No,
No,
Thank
like a
God.
ranunculus or something.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but like a couple little flowers with no black to it, or writing that would be just simple script, or
So
my father's
you've thought-
signature. Like I've thought of it.
I've thought of it in depth.
But I've also I love bodies without tattoos. I actually prefer a body that has no tattoo
Interesting.
because I just get annoyed by it. I'm like, can I get rid of it now?
In my mind, my son, like Ricky Bo, is gonna be fully tatted.
Oh yeah,
Is it me or you? It's you.
you think that's what he'll want?
Oh, I'm pretty positive he's gonna be fully tatted up.
Why?
The other day,
Oh, because he's
in
always
his
putting
Berenstain Bears
markers on him
books,
and everything. Yeah.
He's always drawing all over himself. In the Berenstain Bears books, they provide temporary tattoos.
Oh my.
And some of them were like cool, like an airplane or a horse. But
Yeah.
then he had like full of them everywhere. And then he's like, we ran out, so he had like brother bear and like father bear and whatever, like all over his arm. He'll be totally tatted up.
Okay.
And then it's just a moment in time, just like
Yeah. That's
marriage.
true. Well, that's the thing. I actually think you can look at a tattoo and be like, whatever, it's fun, it's cool, it doesn't actually have meaning, or it's like, oh my god, you like ruined your skin.
Or it's like I was 16 and I thought
I love that.
that's
Honestly, I love that on
tits,
someone.
and I
think
just
that
like
it's-
did it.
Yeah.
And I think that's totally cool. But I don't know.
I actually
That's
saw a
what I thought.
tattoo the other day, and it was just like the smallest little heart right
Aw,
here, and it was
that's
so cute. I think
That's
I
so
wanna get
cute. A little heart is cute. I could do a
It's
little
like
heart.
timeless things. I don't
If we ever
mind.
get to
Is
be
it
drunk
me or
together,
you?
should we do?
Yeah,
should
we'll
we
just
do
get little
matching
hearts.
tats?
To be honest, Sheila gave
But
me this
then let's go to the
necklace
grave with it.
in her bridal party.
Oh yeah, I did.
And
I
people
know, I do love
complimented
it that you
every
wear
week.
it. It makes me feel
Did I
so
take
nice.
that one or you did? Oh no, I did. Go.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. And these are all my topics now, so I'm super.
Are they
nervous.
really?
Well,
No.
we've done like most of yours, I think. Oh shit, I think this is another one of yours. What is the better utensil, fork or spoon? What a genius question. What is the better utensil? Okay, I'm gonna just straight up say I'm a spooner.
I'm a spooner.
I'm a more
Same.
spoon.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I could do more with the spoon. It's kind of like knifey. With Persian food, well, I was gonna say you do fork, spoon. You don't
You
even
use
do.
hands.
You just
You're all hands.
fess
You're
and
all
tune
hands.
right in the mouth.
Yeah.
I think
Fess and
spoon.
tune.
Fess and tune. But
Not. Not.
What's not?
Almond, cashew, peanut, pine nut.
That's amazing.
Not. Not
Shall
nuts.
we have nuts?
Yeah. No.
Shall
You have a bowl of nuts.
Shall we have some
Shall we
nuts?
have nuts?
My amu, I guess, he always says shall we.
Oh, that's so
Always
cute.
shall we.
We
But
shall.
nobody says shall, except for that man. Shall we have chai? What was the question? What are we
Spoon or
talking
fork?
about? Spoon or fork? Spoon. If I'm eating a bowl of craft dinner, I'm having a spoon. Because I also like my craft dinner soupy.
Yeah.
What was the last
okay.
time you had craft dinner? Probably
Years.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
Me,
I can't
like
remember.
2 months ago. I'm always putting it on the roster.
I think me and Christina had craft dinner at some point, so probably at least 6-7 years ago.
Did you eat it with a spoon or a fork?
I would have had it. Probably a spoon. But craft dinner, I'm not
Let me
necessarily
ask
spoon, because
you
I'll
this.
tell you why. I like mine extra cheesy, and I like tubes with forks sometimes because then you can.
You could do. I did that penne.
Yeah,
I
and
was
then you
teaching
can
that to
scrape the
Bo the
cheese
other
after.
day.
Really?
I
With
was-
a fork?
But you could also scrape with a spoon.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you were stranded on
And you
a
have to one
deserted island,
utensil?
I feel like what? But like also
but
not
see,
just
that's
for eating.
fork.
It's for like
It's,
life
yeah, that's why it would
survival.
be fork.
Oh, so you could stab
Yeah.
animals.
And scratch things
When you scratch it.
at my back. I don't know. I don't know. If you have to like shave
The sun
shave
is
that
hot. Thank God I brought my fork.
up. My hair. You have to brush your hair.
That
Pick under your nail.
Oh,
fork,
that-
I'm always
you are
picking under my nails.
next level on your desert survival because brushing my hair would kill me. Like
you
if
couldn't
I
brush it?
couldn't brush
Yeah.
it, I'd probably try and
Cleaning under
fashion
my
something out of
nails?
twigs.
Stuff in my teeth. Wait, what kind of fork?
But you wouldn't have a mirror, so you would know.
It
That's
would
the
be
thing
really
too.
comfortable.
And also,
image.
oh.
It's not like, oh my god, I have things in my teeth. I could never go to the seaweed. I have to pee on the tree, but I can't go because I have things in my teeth. That would use some sort
it
of.
just feels awful.
Yeah.
I agree. In a survival situation, the fork
The ideal.
for brushing your hair, for
Yeah.
flossing your teeth. You said
Yeah.
another one.
Scratching things.
Well,
And like stabbing the fish.
is that how you are going to catch things? You're not
Yeah.
going to get that close.
Yeah,
Stab
no,
it.
I would
You
bind
have
it
to bind it to a
stick.
big
Yeah,
stick.
a spear.
And in
A
that
spear.
case, you would probably
Yeah,
whittle
if-
down your
in
spear.
that case, we need a knife.
when you
Knife
make a
with-
knife
yeah,
with
yeah.
your fork.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
there's,
God.
but the brushing the hair is sold me.
See, the spoon would be good for like digging,
You
but you
do
can use a fork. Oh, and then your nails would get so.
the nails. That was the
Yeah.
other one. Oh God, just getting under your nails. Because how would you cut your? I guess you'd have to be a nail biter. You'd have to start biting your nails
Yeah.
in the desert. Deserted island is what I mean, not the desert.
Yeah, I'll just-
You're in the desert.
in the desert, I don't want anything.
There's no one
Yeah.
surviving a desert.
There's no one surviving that.
All right.
Next.
I think it's you. It's you. But that was a
that's
great
awesome.
question. I loved that question.
Thank you so much.
Don't be surprised if you get a really special fork for your birthday.
Why are these all mine?
I don't know, but I noticed that all mine are at the end.
There aren't even that much left, are there? School uniform. Yay or nay?
Yeah, I like it. I like it because
I would have thought you thought.
well, I
otherwise.
certainly like to express yours. I love fashion to express
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
I want people to express themselves and be happy. But I think of the kids who don't have access to acceptable fashion of the times and how a uniform standardizes everyone, and so maybe it makes bullying a little bit less. So in my mind, I'm very down with
Totally agree.
uniforms.
Yeah,
Down.
me too. Down. I'm so down with uniforms too. It makes like the parents' life easier.
Yeah,
The kid
it would,
like
wouldn't
just
it?
get ready, go to school.
And they
yeah,
have
but
like
it also,
civvies
like
day.
puts people in a, I don't know, a bucket. But no, I'm totally fully
Yeah,
uniform
for
too.
anything,
Keeps, like,
anything that's going to
order.
stop bullying.
Yeah, that's true. I think this was a quick question. On to the next.
On to the next. There's no debating. Okay, I'm going to
No
try and
pro-
see
pro
mine. Okay, I
union.
think this is one of mine. Let's see. Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Pirates. Be one or fight one?
I thought it was like, do they exist?
Well, they exist.
No, I'm a pirate. I'm not gonna fight a pirate. Are you kidding me? I don't know what kind of weasel you're gonna pull out. Oh, sorry, I thought you had like.
Sorry,
pirate.
what I was trying to demonstrate subtly was that I'm clearly descended from
Yeah,
pirates.
you found a treasure chest.
I have a deep, as you know, obsession with gold, and I think in all kinds of jewels, and it's
That stems
whatever
from
just
your
is,
piratism.
I think it is. I think I was reincarnated from a pirate. I think I even have a pirate name for myself, and it's Captain Goldheart. I'd like to also think, sorry to interject again, but
so pirates did exist.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's and they
That's a fact,
continue
actually,
to
yes, right.
exist. To
They're
this
still
day in certain
pirates?
spaces, yes. But like I don't know if they're going. Yeah, I think they, as far as raping and pillaging, yes. But I think like as far as the act of pirating, yeah, in the seas.
Okay.
But I think I was a female captain. I'd like to
Wow.
think I was a female captain. So you want to be a pirate too?
Sheila has weird quirks. I would definitely want to be a pirate, but to be honest with you, I don't know that I have the same connection with pirates as you do. I'm just saying.
Yeah, honestly, I made it a topic. So,
But I want to be a pirate because I would want to like be on this mission to find treasure.
I know.
I feel like finding treasure might be like one of the best feelings
It's
in the world.
the-
Imagine
one of
just
my-
like finding the X, how that would feel.
I was like, what X? Well, yes, I get it.
Yeah, on the map. There's
Yeah,
an
the
X.
legit X that's
Yeah.
that's like in the sand
That's
that you
where
drew.
that's
your
the
fork
point of your life.
Yes. Underneath the X.
That's
it's
one
just
time.
your one fork
Yeah.
for your birthday.
There's a map that
No.
Pirate Goldheart needs to go find, and it's where the person that was on the island hid their fork.
I have two thoughts. The first is, have you seen the movie Fool's Gold? It's one of
No.
my favorite movies. It's with McConaughey and
Maybe I have.
Hudson, and it is
Like Jennifer
about
Hudson?
finding. No, not Jennifer Hudson, Kate Hudson.
Oh.
But it's about finding treasure, and it's like whatever. It's just so great. It just feeds right into my adventure piracy world, and you would love
Okay.
it if you're loving treasure.
Yeah.
Two, have you ever geocached? This was something that
No,
like
what is that?
existed like maybe 15 years ago. It's like I think it probably still exists, but like it's little treasure maps that people hide that could be easy or hard, and so like there could be one out here, and I'm sure that there is, and you just like people like taped something to a wall, and
Oh,
they give
no
you the
way.
coordinates, and then you find it, and then it's a
Oh,
little piece
no,
of treasure.
that's
But then
cool.
there's big treasure, like going to Antarctica and finding
Yeah.
it, and like
No,
digging
I'm very
under-
fascinated with like, oh, this ship in whatever year
Yes.
was going from here to Africa to, I don't know.
with spices.
Yeah, spices.
But
no,
it
with
had the
art.
dowry.
With art.
Oh, with art.
Yeah, there's a shipwreck in Aruba that you can go see like when you're snorkeling, like on that one.
Oh,
I think
I
it's
gotta go.
Aruba or it's Mexico. I forget which one. But it's
Probably
like
both.
there's like columns and like they found like statues because it was someone's like huge, massive art collection.
Oh, I love it. I also love that. You have to watch this Fool's Gold because it will just tap right into that like vibe. The whole
Yeah.
dowry is lost. The Spanish, there's tons of Spanish gold, and I think it's fake. The story,
Okay.
but like no tie to reality. But anyway, it's a great movie. But yes, I'm fascinated with it as well.
Yeah, very
Fascinated.
cool. Very
you,
cool. All right,
you,
next.
you. I think we only have like 2 topics left.
I think so too.
To a tree.
Clear.
To a
Pause,
tree.
resume, cancel.
And I think they're all mine, and I don't actually remember.
Material.
One of them in there is the Botox.
This is
so
yours.
we're gonna go right
For
over.
sure. Weather predictions. Who do you trust? How far in advance?
Well, Sheila, now that I was thinking about the weather, weather patterns and eastern winds, it depends on the
I'm gonna let you
It's
go
like the
with it.
nerdiest question ever.
Was that where you were going with it? I literally wasn't sure if you were an actual robot.
Yeah, it was kind of robotic.
But actually, just to clarify,
I don't
your
trust the
terminator-
weather. I don't.
Exactly, that's
I
it.
just think that like,
There's no such thing as a weather
I don't-
prediction.
but no, there is. There can't not be.
Tell me that we haven't been
Okay, first of all, we live in a country where the weather is changing too frequently
because of global
So-
warming, because we ruined the earth.
Yeah,
planet
fair,
Earth.
fine. But also, there's places that don't have seasons the way that we have seasons.
Fine,
so
fine,
it's
fine.
like
We have the four
clearly, it's
seasons.
either gonna just be this, and then there's rainy season, and that's it. So is it raining? I don't know. Like this month, there's more or less rain, but that's all the only question that there is, because it's 30 degrees every other day. Here, I feel like our weather changes way too much, and to be by like big bodies of water, there's like a lot going on. But in fairness, I think there's like an average kind of, there's a variance of what's going to happen. So if I look 2 weeks in advance,
You don't trust it.
I don't trust it. But I know that it's not going to be like a 10-degree difference for the most part.
No, but it could be, I think. So for now, I'm looking 2 weeks down the road for Ricky's birthday because I'd like to host it outside.
Yes.
And I can't trust it at all because it's 2 weeks away. Even 40
But you can't
days
even know
away.
if it's going to be 5 degrees or 15 degrees. You can't trust that.
I can't even trust that. I won't trust it until probably around
So do you think,
48
do you
hours
think it's
is my
not
threshold.
humanly possible, or the people that you're looking at just don't do their job properly?
Am I calling out all weather
Yeah,
people?
you
Is that
are.
what you're
Is this a
saying?
statement? Is this
I think it's not possible. I think they scored a pretty good job where they can just have a
Sheila's
very
PSA.
high
This is
air.
a PSA. Sheila does not trust any of you, weather people.
I
Really?
think they have a proper title, that we're weather people.
No, I say
I'm
yeah.
gonna grow up to be a weather
Yeah.
people. A weather person.
That's what you have to call it now. You might not. You have to.
Well, of
one
course. I say that in books that I read to kids. If it's like policeman, I'm like, when was this written? And I always say police officer, and then I
Oh, okay,
I
that's
kind of
fine.
want to scratch it out so that
Yeah.
other people reading it will do the same thing to them. I don't want to ruin books.
But I think it's for the good of
It's for the better.
good of the reader.
The better, yeah. Well, anyway, there's a few out there that don't even have it. Policeman.
See, I still have a hard time connecting with that because I just feel like a human. Calling it a man doesn't mean a man; it just means a being.
You're being like a human.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Well, yeah.
Like
okay.
for all of men, it's like no, it's not men. That excludes women. I'm just
all
like
of
okay.
mankind.
Yeah,
just
it's
means,
not like
humankind.
Yeah, which fine. I mean, it's no harm to change that wording. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think we'll just call it weather person,
Yeah. Or
what their real
Or
title
the-
is.
yeah,
Which is
something-ographer.
like blank. Okay, so I basically don't trust the weather.
she was
48 hours.
Guys, I think you just need to do a little more study.
But I
on
do
the wind.
agree. I agree that the location, fine. Oh, I think this last one's going to be Botox.
No,
I think we're done our topics. We had the same
Botox.
Botox, and that's it. The well is empty. I can't believe
That's so
it.
crazy.
Because we had two topics that were the same, and then we jumped over the one that
I
was
am
like,
glad
there
we
was
did
no
timing
question.
because we have 10 minutes to spare. But also, for more laughs, you just have to catch us on a regular day.
Yeah, we're gonna be tossing out some more topics. If you have topics you want us to cover,
Yeah.
throw them in the comments and we'll cover them. But mostly, I will just reiterate that this was born because we wanted to just laugh with each other, which I think we did.
We did.
So
We
mission
learned a lot.
accomplished. Well, we learned what we don't know
Yeah.
very much about lots of topics.
I have to Google, basically. I need to Google
responsibly
things.
sourced leather fur goods. We don't know about
Yeah,
that.
we don't know.
We don't know much about weather
No, and what
predictions.
they're called, the people that analyze the weather. Where do pirates exist still?
Coming
I want
back
to know.
to
I
the-
actually want to know where pirates still live and exist.
I think like around like Somalia. No, I'm not kidding. I know you think that I'm lying, but I swear
It
to
always
God.
goes back to Africa.
No, because
everything is Africa.
I did my African test, by the way, the other day, and I only got one wrong. You know who I missed?
way.
Cameroon. And I couldn't believe it.
Cameroon, like the island? Is it an island?
No.
Oh,
Cameroon,
that's
like
Cote
the island.
d'Ivoire. That's Cote d'Ivoire. Cameroon is where Siakam's from.
Exactly, which is what I was just about to say. I couldn't believe I missed
And
it
indeed,
because Robin
you
was
should really.
like, Pascal Siakam, and I was like, and I couldn't think of it, so I missed Cameroon, but I got all the other ones, and I was pretty
That's
impressed.
very impressive.
Yeah.
Was it an empty map with no lines? Is what I want to know.
I did it from my brain. So I just had Robin look at the map, and I just set it from top left, so most northwestern country, and then down the line,
No
down
way.
the line to the end, and I only missed Cameroon.
You guys are. Yeah.
I don't know why I
Yeah,
said
yeah,
the
yeah,
Africa
yeah.
thing, but yeah, Somalia, the pirates, I think around.
Yeah.
At least in the last 10 years.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't know a lot about Lime.
We don't know much. We're learning. We're here to learn. This is a source of knowledge. Next will be a list of things that we've Googled lately and what we want to share. Information
Oh my
that you
God.
guys may want to know.
I don't even want to look at what I've Googled.
Actually,
I would love, wouldn't that be such a cool map of, like, to map out your life, your story, to know what you Googled over the past month, 6
Honestly, if you
months,
spend time
year,
with me, you'd realize
3
that I
years,
Googled
5
nonstop.
years. No, but we all Google nonstop. But it would, like, really be able to tell your narrative.
Yeah,
in
that's
a
true.
very,
That's very true.
like,
But what do you typically Google?
everything. If I'm seeing this celebrity, I want to know who they're dating. If I'm trying a new food, I want to know what's in it. If I like have an idea, I'm like, I'm buying a new notebook, what's out there? Like, I'm Googling everything.
Yeah.
All
I
the
feel
time.
like
everyone
I'm
is
usually Googling like autobiography type, like Wikipediaing someone. I want to know if they have children. I want to know where that child is. Are they married? What year they were born?
Yeah, I do. I like you mean historical figures or just
No,
people
just like
in the-
everyone,
in-
historical
in-
or not, it doesn't matter. I'm
anyone
watching a
who-
show and I'm like, what other show is this guy in?
Yeah, I do that
Just
all the time.
because.
Because I want to know. Yeah, I want to know their genesis. But I would love. So I would hate to see what I Google, but I would love to see what I Google. Just it would be such a trip. It would be a different way to map your life outside of photos. Or
Yeah,
videos,
that's true.
which
That's
is
true.
all we do. So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
there's a social media app in that, like Google Past. Vlogging, Google Past.
Google my Google.
Google my Google. Order my goggle.
Next time you see us, we're gonna have tattoos,
Little hearts.
little hearts here
I
here,
No, you can't do it there.
or maybe here.
There's rules.
Yeah,
The rhyme or divine right at the tip of my nose.
on my eyelid.
And then people will always be like, hey, you have a smudge on your nose. I'm like, no, that's my tat.
Imagine you never get a tattoo. The only one you get is on the middle of your face.
That would be great.
You'd
You'd
just like hanging
so-
from your lip. I'll just get it hanging. I'll get it hanging from my lip. It would annoy everyone.
And it would look like a crumb.
Just get a crumb tattoo.
Like
A brown
ketchup?
crumb tattoo.
Because if you have ketchup on your lip, no, that's my tat.
And it'll bother everyone
All
but
the
you because
time.
you're the only one that can't see it.
And people will be like, yeah,
It's my tat.
that's my tat. An ironic tattoo.
An ironic tattoo. Just like some. You.
An eyelash?
Yeah.
Wait, I have to get it. I can't get it.
Slowly, just like one of those statues where it's like worn out, like bronze statue where it's gold. That one spot where you have your tattoo, it's like the pigment of your skin is gone from all the people removing your fake eyelash.
And then you don't say anything, and then after a while, it's just my tattoo.
One of your weird quirks is that you make people try to get it 4 times before you tell them.
Guys,
Sorry, where is it? I have one there.
Here. It's like right here. Oh, you have something in your nose. It's like
Where?
something in
Sorry,
your
where?
nose.
Where?
It's right
Sorry,
here.
where? Where? Sorry, where? Sorry, where? Sorry, where? Oh, that's my tattoo.
Oh no, that's just my tat.
Sheila's doing that thing again. Yeah, I know. Let her do it. Let her
It's
do
good,
it.
it's just my tat.
Just do it 4 times.
As a way to fuck with people who
Oh
love it.
my god, that's so
It would be
funny.
amazing.
Oh my god.
All right, and
All
with
right.
that,
Well, thanks for coming.
well, thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, Sheila.
A little
Thanks for
clap
having me on
clap.
as the
Entertainer.
their premiere.
The premiere.
The premiere.
It's not the
The
premiere.
first
It's
one. The first.
the
Inaugural.
inaugural episode and the inaugural guest,
I feel honored.
Tash. You'll be a frequent guester, if not the only one.
Either way, I'm happy to be. Thank you. We out.
Bye.